If you can't do a back squat because you don't know how to, or you don't have the equipment, the goblet squat is a great alternative to add into your library, especially if you're a beginner. Make sure you try out these 3 goblet squat hacks, and I'm going to tell you one more tip at the end too. Boom. The first goblet squat hack is how you hold the weight. A lot of beginners will hold the weight like this. My biceps are going to tire before my legs, especially if you're using a heavy weight. To make it easier and less pressure on your arms and your biceps, rest the weight in between your palms. This way is much easier to hold and less taxing on my upper body, so we can focus on our lower body, which is the point of the squat. Boom. The next goblet squat hack is to help if you have poor ankle range of motion like me and your heels keep coming off the ground. As you can see now, as I'm doing my squat, my heels are coming off the ground. Try this little hack that will help temporarily. Get a couple of small plates and you're going to place them underneath your heels. Place your heels on top of them. This will give us some temporary range of motion in our ankles, allowing us to go deeper into the squat without our heels coming off the ground. I will say this is not addressing the root problem. You need to work on your ankle mobility. Before I tell you the next hack, if you want a program that requires minimal equipment, but you want to make some gains, it's a 12-week program broken up into 3 phases. It'll help you gain muscle and lose weight with only using dumbbells and an adjustable bench. The link is in the description. This hack is to help set up with your goblet squat. When you're going quite heavy, it can be quite awkward to get into your position, so try this instead. Grab a box or a bench and place it beside you. Lift your weight up onto the box, rest it there. Now from here you can either do 2 things. Put your knee up onto the box and lift the weight up onto your knee, and then prop the weight up into your goblet squat position and then get on with your squat. Or if your bench and box is high enough, you can just simply squat down into your goblet squat position and then pull the weight over and drive out of your goblet squat from the bottom. Boom! Yeah, this is a dumb hack, just pick it up from the ground. Or you can just pick it up from the ground and get into your squat. I'm just trying to help beginners, leave me alone. I've actually got 2 more goblet squat tips instead of 1. Make sure you don't have the goblet squat way out here. This is putting a lot of pressure on my shoulders and I'm not going to be able to hold this position for long. Bring that weight in nice and close to your chest. This is much easier to hold and I'm going to be able to focus more on my legs, which is the point of the exercise. You also don't want to fall over too much when you're doing your goblet squat. So make sure your elbows aren't too far back, because if my elbows are down, I'm going to lean forward as I do my goblet squat. To help keep my chest upright, tuck your elbows up and try and push them up a little bit. This will help keep your chest nice and tall as you do your goblet squat. Now you're going to be goblet squatting like a pro. If you want some free workout guides, the links are in the description. And if you want to know the 7 best hacks in the gym, make sure you watch this video up here.